everyone, and welcome to Tea and
Talk.
Tea and Wibble.
Tea and talk.
Tea and Talk.
Take two.
Take 3.
Take two.
Take 4.
It's take two.
Did you know that Tea and Talk is now officially over a year old?
It is.
So please go back and check some of the old episodes out if you fancy, as I think they're all absolute humdingers.
Let's check out the beard.
Banger after banger.
You know, all of a sudden gone, I did not check my beard before film.
I did know.
And we are joined today by not the Squishmallows, but Baby Newt.
Baby Newt.
And Baby Newt goes, boop.
Indeed he does. Right, we got a lot to talk about today.
It might go on for a bit long.
Indeed it does. So today is going to be a bumper-packed episode. So please look forward to that. Indeed. Get yourself a cup of tea, slice of cake, or some dinner. Put it on the telly, and we're good to go. Because this is going to be a bumper one. Right, what do you want to talk about first?
Well, let's start with what we did Friday.
Friday,
we went to a place what I call Hampstead Valley.
Yes.
It's Hampstead Valley Shopping Centre in Medway.
That's right.
We did it, and we had a little wander in there. We wandered in there and happened to notice there was a lovely man with a tray of little bits of cake.
That's right.
And you decided you was going to go and get 2 pieces of the cake and went to put them both in your mouth. I went, excuse me, that's mine. And it was a brownie square and it had honeycomb in it.
That's
and it was glorious.
So I ate both pieces of cake and then got you another one.
No, I took the piece off you and then you stole another bit. The gentleman and the lady there thought that was quite amusing. Then we perhaps walked past them again, so you've done the same again. And then you went back for a 3rd time. And by this time I'm highly embarrassed and I'm going, you're going to buy something now because you are eating all the little samples.
And I, of course, was going to anyway.
But we did. We bought 3 cookie pies.
3 cookie pies.
They were like a wedge of cake, but it was the cookie. I can show you a little bit of 2 of them because we have. This is the end piece of a Oreo one, and everything in there is Oreo cookie dough, Oreo cookie spread, filling, bits of Oreos.
Because you and Craig and Media couldn't handle yours, but I handled mine.
I ate mine over 2 evenings. Mine's a Biscoff one. It was massive, super
really
heavy, really big, and absolutely glorious.
Whereas I had, what did I have? That strawberry shortcake, wasn't it?
You had raspberry and white chocolate.
Raspberry and white chocolate, yes.
Got the leaflety thing.
Indeed.
So this is the leaflet you get. This is Elle's Bakery in Rochester. And it's all of the information, but then on the bottom it tells you how to store it. It's like store it in a tight container. They last 3 to 7 days in the fridge. You can freeze them. You can warm them up, and then it's got the allergens, like what they produce in the kitchen. They've got eggs, wheat, gluten, milk, soya, hazelnuts, nuts, and peanuts. That gives you a warning. But then they have a lovely 10% off code. So
Brought to you by Brawling Badger Productions. 10% off code.
You get nothing from this. We literally just thought we'd get them because they were really nice people. They were a laugh.
Indeed.
It was the Elle's mum, I think, mum and dad that were there at the school.
That's it.
They do ship all across the UK, and they've got all the information for shipping on there. But you might as well go use the code Cookie 10.
Cookie 10
10%
off online.
They've got a Father's Day special at the moment because Father's Day is next weekend. If you order it probably by the end of tomorrow, you might get it in time. But it's £20 for the entire cookie pie, but instead of, I think they could probably get 8 slices out of the cookie pie when they sell them individually at the stall. Because by the looks of it online, their cookie pies make 6, so they're bigger. So fair warning, they are bigger. They did cookie pies, stuffed cookies, and brownies.
Yes.
And we all have the cookie pie, but we have a brownie.
So we have a brownie to taste here. But yeah, I must admit the staff were really nice. They put up with my Skullduggery.
He ate obviously a lot of samples. That was your freebie, wasn't it, really? It was your freebie. We do not get anything from passing that code on or anything like that.
No.
So, but we got...
But well, if you're watching and you want to give us something for passing that code on, please do.
You ate enough samples.
No, I need more samples.
This. Look how glorious that is.
That is awesome.
It's a Snickers brownie, and it's got an entire sort of like half slice of Snickers in it. So we can open it. Can we try?
Yeah, of course we can.
Even though I've still got about a third of my cookie pie left.
I think you should try some of that on here as well.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, it's sticky.
Sticky?
I can't do this. You're going to have to do it.
Sticky bum bum.
Oh, here, hang on.
Whoa, dirty, look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Right, this is more.
I'm eating the chocolate button that fell off the chocolate thingy.
Love a Snickers.
Oh, you're just giving me a bit of Snickers. You're not actually giving me any of the brownie. Oh, you don't know. That's not how it works. And if these people are watching it, you know, they're going to understand what I have to deal with. A bit of Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of brownie.
What?
And a bit of brownie.
Mmm.
No. That was my part.
Yeah.
The allergen aware. That has peanuts in it.
Really soft, but really crunchy at the same time.
Not overly sickly, which is unusual.
Which is a good thing.
Very good thing.
And I would say like the Snickers really adds to it, but you get the flavour of the Snickers all the way through anyway. It's really nice.
If you're in the Kent area, and particularly the Medway area of Kent, hop along to the
Hampstead Valley.
Hampstead Valley. You can collect from there as well, which is in Rochester, where the main kitchen is.
That's it.
They even told us their daughter was studying at university, and then during COVID, obviously most things stopped. So why she was, you know, in a little bit of a downtime, started making things, and they said they was doing 4 deliveries a week to people.
And obviously,
and since then, she's not gone back to university. She's created very, very successful.
Which is fantastic. Well done to them.
Yeah.
And so I would say, if you would like to pop down there and say, the annoying man that nicked all the samples.
The badger, the man. The brawling badger.
The brawling badger.
That ate all your samples.
Yeah, with all your samples. Sent me here. That'd be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, the prices are slightly different there, but so with the portion sizes. But
yes, obviously
they did some nice little deals while there, because they had even had buckets of like the offcuts of brownies and things, and it was really, really good as well. That was really nice.
Yeah, so prices may vary online, but of course that makes sense.
Prices weren't bad online, considering they send them, you know, and you could buy an entire cookie pie. The other place that I saw on TikTok, sort of like when cookie pies and that started coming about, so over a year ago, their cookie pieces are a lot. They still are a lot more expensive than this one. This one is far more affordable. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. This one's far more reasonable price. Cookie pies, I can't even begin to tell you how good they are.
It was absolutely yummy. Absolutely yummy.
Yeah, it has loads of layers and they're all different things, but they're to do with the flavour. So mine was all biscuit and white chocolate, yours was white chocolate and raspberry.
Yeah, mine was fantastic, and it had all sorts of cream in it and fondant and all sorts of bits.
Absolutely spectacular.
Absolutely yummy. So yeah, I do rate that. I'd say the Snickers one. What would you give the Snickers one out of 10? Ooh. Try and move it.
I'm not a massive brownie fan.
Mm.
I think it's just because I had so many of it as a teenager because it was quite popular. Sort of when it came over in the 90s. And it was really American treat. So I would give it a 9. Only because I'm not a massive brownie fan. But when I tried the honeycomb, the bit of honeycomb one, that was spectacular. The cookie pie, 1 million out of 10.
Yes, it was fantastic. Yeah,
Cookie
1 million
pie.
out of 10.
They had so much choice, it was unreal. But it is elsbakery.com.
That's it, yeah, that's it. And if you'd like me to put this on the community tab, I will do. Just remind me, use code...
Instagram, Facebook and TikTok.
That's it. Use code cookie10 for 10% off at Els Bakery.
Again, we do not get paid for this. We haven't been given anything free for this. This is just...
For the love of.
The love of cookie pies.
And promoting small business.
I'm going to have a bit more of my... While we're here, let's have tea. And then I'm going to have a bit of my... Don't you go eyeing at my pie. You're just going to eat all of that, aren't you?
No!
Yes.
That would be scandalous, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I'm out. Oh. That was what we did Friday.
I remember.
Walk past the same cookie stall. The stuffed cookies looked really good as well, but nowhere near as spectacular as all of the layers of this.
I picked up some cool stuff from the works. That was good.
Oh yes, that's right. This is the work.
And we got
You got me a cookbook.
which is a bargain actually. There's recipes from the Upside Down.
Unofficial Stranger Things cookbook.
Yeah. It's November the 6th, 1983, in a small Midwestern town. A girl living in the government laboratory has just opened a gate to another dimension, and a young boy has disappeared. So basically, it's desserts to die for, home cooked make your mouth water, and games night treats that will give you energy to dispatch a Demogorgon. You'll be taken straight back to Hawkins, Indiana, and beyond. Contains 40 American-themed recipes and fun Stranger Things and cooking facts. I don't know if this is available in the works, but if you can,
It's £2.
it's £2 with an absolute bargain.
What's it got in there?
Homemade marshmallow fluff, milk and snickerdoodles. Oh, nice.
I cannot even begin to explain how good this is.
Culture Smokes, the main event, Thanksgiving feast, goulet goulash,
Mind Flayer Moussaka.
Mind Flayer Moussaka, Demo Gorgonzola pasta, buttermilk fried chicken, chopped salads, classic burger, pot roast chicken, pot roast beef. So there's actually a lot of stuff in here. I'm like, Kraken, can I do this?
Kraken Media is the cook in the household, and today he made us a rather spectacular chicken lasagna.
Chicken lasagna.
It was so good.
Absolutely banging. I know. I have a turn sometimes, so do you.
Oh, what, cooking?
Yeah.
Have you cooked?
Yeah.
What did you cook?
Air fryer. Surprise.
You do like little air fryer bits and things like that.
I am really good at making a roast dinner, spag bowl, things like that. So if you ever want a roast dinner,
What?
a roast dinner. Roast dinner. I'm good at cooking a good old roast. Good old roast. And when we went to Morrison's the other day, we found a pousson, didn't we?
We found 2 poussons.
2 poussons for £2
each.
Which was quite good. So do look out for your stickers. Right, Saturday was
it wasn't Morrison's, it was Sainsbury's.
It was Sainsbury's.
That was in Hampshire Valley, so in Hampshire Valley.
Okay, Saturday was insane. So we got up at the crack of dawn. Caw-caw!
We got up at like 9:30.
Yes, the crack of dawn. And then we had... we went to the Bootsale, didn't we?
We went to the Lower Road Bootsale in Minster on the Isle of Sheppey.
which is a good little boot sale. We got there like a bit later, which actually came to our favour this time.
Yeah.
Right, so I managed to pick up a whole family's worth of board games for like £2. They were like all £3.
No, she said 50p each, or you can take the whole lot off me for £3. And you went, would you take £2? And she just went, right, go on then. And we thought there was 3 or 4 board games there, but we didn't notice that she had them at the sides and slightly under the table.
And I think she went into her boot and got one as well for me.
We actually haven't opened the bag because she just put it all in a bin line and gave it to us, and now we're going to go through it.
Yeah, we're not going to check through these because I haven't checked through these properly. So I just
want to know what they are. I mean, I got excited because 2 of my favourite.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're going to be complete and stuff. We got catchphrase.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
TVS. It doesn't even say ITV or anything like that. It says TVS.
Yep, which was Thames Valley Studios.
Yeah, Paul Lamond Games.
That was the London version of
Popular TV quiz for 3 or more players, kids to adults.
Don't need to read all the gunfire. We just want to know what games.
Paul Lamond Games. They made a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles board games back in the day.
Yes.
I don't remember TVS though. What did that stand for?
Thames Valley. Thames Valley Station, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I probably got that wrong, and someone's bound to just let us know.
Yes, if you're ultra geeky.
I just remember with the news coming up in the 80s. It used to come up Thames Valley.
I'm sure Rats or John will know for definite.
Yeah.
Or somebody else. That'd be great.
One of my childhood favourite games.
It's even got somebody else's dust on it.
Excellent. Oh, you've got to have a bit of dust. No, it's fine.
Let's go for broke.
Which was the aim of it, was trying to be the person that finished with as less money as possible.
So the complete opposite of Game of Life.
Yes. So, yeah, it was a brilliant game. So the aim of the game is to end up with no money, but you sometimes end up with billions.
Yeah, so that's 2 to 4 players. Hilarious game to race it on and to try and spend £1 million as quickly as you can. Not as easy as it sounds. It looks fun, doesn't it? I don't know if I've ever played Go for Broke. We have like a murder mystery one.
How to host a murder, the Chicago chapter.
How to host a murder, some at the Chicago chapter, or you dirty rat-a-tat-tat. So yeah, that's an interesting one at some point. I'm sure Badger Jr. will love.
So at the moment, as soon as I hear rat-a-tat-tat-tat, all I can think of is Baby Metal's got a new song out with Electric Callboy, and I'm in love with Electric Callboy at the moment. So I think that's brilliant. I've seen it before, but I don't know what it is. So it's like Masquerade. So
a hilarious board game that stretches your imagination to the limit. You'll be taxed. How would you pretend to be Mozart composing himself? Could your friends talk a lemming out of suicide? And what would you dare grapple with Samantha Fox? And who would you dare to grab Samantha Fox's assets? Whatever the occasion, Masquerade changes you to act in a ways you never thought you would. In other words, this is proper old school and is like a bit risque. Okay. Over 800 mimes and 3 graded difficulties.
Oh my goodness, it's charades.
Yeah, a sand timer, concise rules, and all that. Basically, it's like naughty charades. Interesting. Now, this is what caught my eye. Because this is an absolute fortune online. Sounds like it's got the balls.
Sounds like it's got the balls.
Scramble! Tommy Active. Totter down the tilting walkway, scramble across the parallel bars, bounce through the great tire obstacle, and spring through the catapult, and land on the bell to win.
That's going to be an absolute fun thing for Badger Jr. to sit there and have a go at when he wants to play a ball game and no one's quite ready.
That's it. I'm looking forward to that.
More. This was the other one, but this is a more modern version of what I had.
That's it. This is a more modern Payday, yeah.
Another sort of Game of Life themed type one.
Mm-hmm.
So any games like this that involve money are good to try to get kids kick-started into what money does.
That's it, by Hasbro and Parker, by the looks of it. Ooh. So that one looks very cool.
And then it was the last, was it? Oh no, we've got another.
There's one more.
Oh, no, there's another one.
Oh, was it? There's one more.
The other one is the first game that we saw.
Oh, yeah. Therapy, the game.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, come on, last game out. This is the game that we saw, that we had literally just on the Friday said, I don't see Yancey anywhere.
You don't see Yancey anymore?
Because the Works was selling a version of it.
Yeah.
And then there it was, in its glory.
So I've gone from having no copies of Yahtzee to 2. So worst thing I can do is keep the nice box and everything, and maybe I'll put all the stuff from the Works one in this nice box as well. So that's really cool.
Well, you've got there's endless possibilities.
Endless possibility. Oh, look at that! Yeah.
It's even got all of the scorecards.
It's even got all of the wibbly bits. I don't know if it's got all the dice though. Not sure. There you go.
It has all of the dice.
Oh, there you go.
The cup.
And the
All of
scorecard.
the dice. The pencil. The scorecards.
Nice. I do need to review how to do it.
This is my next one. It's like with all the games everyone's seen. If anyone would like to see, you did a live gameplay, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Ghost Castle.
We
And
did.
I'm like thinking, should we do a live gameplay of one of the games? Please don't let it be therapy.
Yeah, no.
Don't let it be therapy.
We'll play live Yahtzee. There you go. That sounds like a good one to do.
That was that. I left you because I left you walking around the booth there, didn't I? Because when we was running through with the big bag of games, you spotted the gentleman with all of the
toys,
retro toys that
that's
you've been to the week before. He also sells things, doesn't he, on events.
That's it. And please do, I can't remember his exact name on there, but please do say hi in the comments and please do pop him out.
And if you're watching, can you please put your details in the comments to any pages that you have? Because you're quite fond of that.
That's it.
I said you could run back round there. So you run back round there and I carried on walking. And then after a short period of time, you come and found me going, "What's that?" I'm carrying in my hand.
As you were toddling along?
I was toddling along with this lovely thing in my hand and he was going, "What is that?" I brought a mitre saw. I brought a vintage mitre saw.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can do my own. I can do my own frame making and put my door frames back on and things like that. And it cost me £3. So
£3 for a £50 mitre saw, pretty much.
So I was very, very happy with that. Blade was really good, so it was like, I don't even need to worry about the blade.
That's it.
Excellent.
Wesley Snipes was really good in that film.
And I also got a very large ornamental cowboy.
Wanna be a cowboy, baby.
But that was pretty much it. Oh, we got some lovely preserves, didn't we?
Yes.
Someone's very embarrassed about it.
I'm not, because I still stand by what I say. Even though you vilified me in front of the lady.
And the lady vilified you as well.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
So
sometimes you live long enough to become the villain. Like buying a whole family's worth of board games for £2.
When it comes to handmade things, I have a set rule.
Knock them down as low as you can.
Don't try to knock them down on something they've made. And this lady was standing, the old lady, well, it weren't really that old. But she had sort of larger jars of preserve that she made for £2, smaller jars for £1, and bottles of cordial for £2.
Yeah, but I've knocked people down that have made homemade stuff before.
But like you're saying, some of the stuff, particularly because my mum bakes things and makes cakes for events, and when it comes to the point where you're asking someone that's retired what they want for their birthday, bear in mind they're going to be 70 this year, they said, "Oh, can I have some brown sugar, please, because it's ever so expensive."
Please pop down to where to experience the cakes?
Oh, the Friendship House Spiritual Evening in Minster on the Isle of Sheppey on the second Thursday of the month.
That's it.
If you are into things like spiritualism, mediums, and readings and such like. Crystals, because there is a lady with Magda with her crystals and things, and she's also at Laytown Boot Fair. But my mum makes the most glorious cakes. They are really, really lovely. And they are, I think they're donations for, my sister does a lot of charity walks and things with her dog. At the moment, I think they're doing it for I think it's Air Ambulance my sister is doing this for at the moment, but all the money goes into charity. None of it goes into any of the ingredients. My mum pays for them herself. So it's like, 70-year-old asking for big bags of brown sugar. So yes, some ingredients cost a lot of money, and like the lady said, the stuff to make the cordial would cost her £20 to, the tartaric acid. And then there's a lot of her own bills of things for like gas and electric. I don't do that. If she turned around and told you how much the tartaric acid costs, and I was like, yes. No, you don't knock people down for like homemade goods like that. Just found me a bit more of your breath, mate.
Yeah, but you didn't complain to the nice man that made the CBD, did you? You didn't say, excuse me, sir.
What CBD?
At the boot fair, CBD. I'm sure there was some homemade stuff there.
No, that was all bought stuff all sweating in the packets in the middle of the sun. And I'm like, no, I'm okay, thank you.
I'm okay, thanks. CBD brownie is like sweating, is more sweating.
They're in containers, sealed containers, but you can see they're sweating and all that, and I'm thinking they're going to be really horrible.
That's it, that's puffy.
No, but it was quite a big boot fair.
It was.
Compared to the last couple of weeks. So.
Yeah. Compared to the fact that we got there quite late by the time we got some dosh out and things like that. That was one of these things. So we did pick up a really lot of cool stuff. I was quite pleased with that. And I picked up some bits from the works as well. New Impossible Cube thingy for Badge Jr. He loves those.
Yep.
A mask.
A mask, because he also likes masks.
Yahtzee.
Masks.
Yahtzee was very cool. And you picked up from Vinted for me, didn't you? Saboteur, one of my favourite games, and Saboteur 2, which is
And the guy sells game was new, and he even put in a freebie.
Which is apparently Saboteur 2 is a DLC to Saboteur 1. Saboteur 1, so that's going to be interesting to have a faff about one. But yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a DLC, I would say it's expansion deck. Because it's not digital, darling. The DLC is expansion. It's not a computer game, it's not a PlayStation game, it's not an Xbox game. It's a card game. It's real, it's tactile, it's just tangible. Tangible.
Your fingers smell of chocolate.
Are you sure it's chocolate?
Grim. So yes, what else did we do Saturday?
We had a date day.
Yay! Huzzah! It was lots of fun.
Date day, so we did the boot fair, which was very nice.
It was very nice.
We come home and rustled up a few snacks and some sandwiches,
and
then went to the Light Cinema all
day.
All
day.
From 3 o'clock, and then we come out of there. So from 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we come out of there at 1:45.
1:45. First off, we went to see the 25th anniversary of The Matrix. There is no spoon.
There is no spoon.
Indeed.
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon.
That was quite busy. I was quite surprised at how many people, because they do membership there, members will book in their seats and sometimes not turn up.
No.
But they did. It was very, very busy for that. You fell asleep.
I did have a little nap.
And he started to snore, so I had to tickle his nose to wake him up. And then later on in the film, I drifted off. We do enjoy it, but it's very relaxing. The screen was we sat a bit closer because by the time we got tickets, there wasn't that many left.
Yeah, and they were big up in there, because obviously this is what you call a proper what I would say old school cinema. You know, someone comes in, they have a little chat with you.
Oh yeah,
You know,
even
before
the film
starts.
starts, they come and stand there and tell you what you're going to be watching today. The offer on the membership is $15.99. You get a month for free.
That's it.
What films are coming up? What special events they have? So dementia screening. They have Rewind, which is what we went to see one of the Rewind films, which is the old film.
The dementia screen was open to everyone as well.
Yeah, the carer's going for free. That was really sweet because we went and watched one of those, didn't we? And that was so lovely. It was really lovely.
3 tin biscuits.
Yeah, we used that. But I was like the little old lady that sort of like was like, oh, hello. And I was like, oh, hello back. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. And then we watched that, didn't we? We sort of like had a few snacks, watched that.
The Matrix, just as good as I remember, you know. Because I haven't seen the 4th one yet.
No, nor have I.
But I do like them. It literally goes in order of the actual films. I'd say number 1 is the best. 2 is, you know, middle. And 3 is like,
why?
Why? And I haven't seen 4, so I can't comment
On that one.
But you know, I like the fact that they are carrying on the Matrix. It's just that it literally goes in that order of quality for me, because the 3rd one is just like, I don't know, maybe the Wachowskis had some sort of like lucid dream and started scribbling down stuff. Because like the 3rd one made no sense. Like the 2nd one, you can sort of, okay, it's a continuation of the plot. The 3rd one is just like, maybe they had too much cold and flu medicine that day. You know, it's just like, it doesn't make sense. But apparently the 4th one does tie it all back in together, which is interesting. And then we went to see
The Watched, which is
M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan produced it.
Ashana Shyamalan.
Ashana Shyamalan.
Apologies.
Shama.
And in traditional Shyamalan fashion, plot twists, bits of plot twists and things like that. So I don't really want to be talking about it really too much at all, because it was from start to finish.
Yeah.
It was captivating.
That was, yeah.
So, I mean, we'd already seen The Matrix and went into that, and that one was, I will just briefly have a look because I can't actually remember.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I'm sure it was like a 2-hour long film.
Yeah, what the Watched.
Yeah. Oh.
The Matrix is 2 hours, isn't it?
I think that was our sort of like thing for the whole day. 1 hour and 42 minutes, and it didn't feel like that whatsoever.
No, it went fairly quick, didn't it?
It has Dakota Fanning in it.
That's it, yeah.
Because he was like, I recognise her from somewhere. But she's been a childhood star, you know, since a small child. She was in War of the Worlds, the remake.
That's it. Well, I quite liked it. There was a very small cast, which I think is very good.
It's a very small cast, but it was very good. I just want to really check. Yeah, she was. I told you, didn't I?
The old lady was in Olwen. Olwen.
But she's actually Irish as well. So the film is set in Ireland. The particular lady I'm talking about is this lady. You can't really see her. But she was also in Tarot that we spoke about last time.
That's it, and I did a separate review on as well, didn't I?
Yeah. So I mean that was quite good as well. But The Watched was really good. The trailer, because we watched the trailer and you got to a point where you went, right, that's it, I've watched an entire film now in a trailer. It didn't give it away, did it?
No, it
didn't give it away. The trailer doesn't actually give it away.
No.
Being that I'm a bit more geeky and I'm also a bit more of a pattern reader, I still could pick up on what was going on. A little bit earlier on in the film, but again, it's just all like in your. You're like, oh, is it going to be this or is it going to be this? And I had several possibilities and one of them was correct. So it was like, Okay, that's
Yeah.
okay. But it was still really nice. I still really
It was a
enjoyed
good
it.
film.
What would you give Watch out of 10?
Oh, you know, 'cause obviously now it didn't have enough jump scares for me. So
It had a few. It had one that got me. I don't get got by a jump
I
scare.
know, I was quite
And you
impressed.
was like, oh, you got jump scared.
I was very impressed. I was like, yay.
I have a bit of cake on my cup. Just get that off.
Shove it up your nose.
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. I don't need to do that.
Cake up your
So
nose.
what would you give it out of 10?
Right, I would give it a good solid 7. No more, no less, because there should have been some more jumpy scares. Obviously, we got.
Yeah, but that's your genre of film.
That is my genre of film. I love a
right.
jump scare. Yeah.
I like stuff with a bit more story.
Mhm.
However,
Mm.
I'm going to give it an 8.
Mm.
But there's still a few little things missing in the plot line that could have been dealt with.
Bit more lore, you think?
That comes in part of the plot.
Yeah.
I think again it's another one of those. Just a few more minutes, just to have had a few more bits in it, would have made it a lot better. But it was still really, really good.
Oh yes. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I would say it's a very good film. Just a few more jump scares in there for me. Like you say, a bit more plot to get you thinking a bit more. Obviously, I know that M. Night Shyamalan leaves stuff out on purpose. So
It wasn't his film.
The daughter might also be very similar.
But
he did produce it, so he's going to have some
he
input.
did produce it. No, he just went, here's the money.
There you go, daughter person. Make a film.
Daughter person. I just wanted to have a look to see if the young lady had done anything more. So I'm just going to quickly look at that. Who produced that? Writer of 2 things.
Go on.
So she wrote The Watch in 2024 and Servant, which is a series.
Oh, okay.
And that's 2019 to 2023.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. So absolutely round of applause. Congratulations on that for your first film.
That's it, yeah.
The other one was a series, and I think it was very, very good. And if they're going to continue going that way, I can't wait to see more.
That's it. And of course, I'm looking forward to M. Night Shyamalan's newest one as well, where it's all in the concert and stuff. It's all a bit spooky.
It's not a concert. It's in a film set.
No.
Who is a film?
No.
Oh, is that the one with Josh Hartnett?
Josh Hartnett, yeah. Where he's like, and they reveal this in the thing.
It's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer. You sort of find out that he's, well, they allude to him being a serial killer. One like
they don't know because they said she.
She, yeah. It's a bit weird. It's like they allude to there being a serial killer. Where it's Josh Hartnett's character is unknown.
It's like they've set up this whole massive concert he's taking his daughter to try to catch this
killer,
this serial killer, but they do. But we will get her. She won't get out. And here's him standing there going, and that, what was that called?
I don't know. Damn it.
Keep talking.
The concert or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah. But yeah, that is going to be an interesting one to see.
Don't you touch my cookie!
Put the cookie down.
Put the cookie down.
But yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see where that goes, because that's going to have some twists. Who knows?
Josh Hartnett.
Quick.
Just quick. What's going to be? No, it's not that. Can we go to... It's like, it gives you their most known films. I'm like, it's not The Faculty. It's not Oppenheimer.
Definitely not.
Whoa. It's not Josh Hartnett then. It is. I'm sure it is.
It is Josh Hartnett.
Is there anyone that looks like him?
No, it's Josh Hartnett. Go into normal Google. Because it might not, because it's not released yet, it might not be on IMDb properly.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know if it was made perhaps a few years ago and they've put it in with the year.
No, it's new.
Right. You just keep chatting.
Yeah, no, let's have a look. I'm just trying to look as well.
I will punch you in the nose. Trap.
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 It's a trap.
It's a trap.
There you go. Trap. It looks really good.
Trap.
Trap.
Well, did you have anything to do with that?
It's a trap. No.
It's like, even the font and everything. They've been looking at your channel and
Maybe
stealing
they
your
have.
ideas.
Maybe
oh
they
my
have.
goodness. That's it.
Trap Wreck the movie coming soon. Oh, can
my
you imagine?
goodness. Who would you get? Who would you get playing the what is your character called? It is Jeff, isn't it?
Jeffrey, yeah.
It is Jeff. It's always getting like trapped. Who would play Jeffrey?
Oh, I don't know. I think one time we need to discuss it. I don't know if we do it today, right? Okay. So let's have a look. So if they ever made a Hollywood version of Ballamoron.
Who would play Field Agent Nick Field?
Steven Seagal.
If you're watching during the live, please tell us who'd like to see play Jeff.
I went at Harry Hill.
No.
Yeah, Steven Seagal. Nick gets played by Steven Seagal. Harry Hill plays me. The two reporters, I would love it to be Harry Enfield and Paul Whitehouse. Oh dear. Who could we have Roderick's part to? Oh, Jared Leto. And thinking.
Have that and fish. I haven't even got on to the last film that we watched yet.
And the main reporter, I would have Jackie Chan.
See, now that's a good way of thinking there. You need to go into those kinds of like actors. Jackie Chan. Excellent. Excellent word.
There we go. So let's talk about the last thing we did on that on our date day. Was obviously we went back and forth. We went to the Iceland warehouse, which was massive. I need to go in there again. But that was just quick. But yeah, we went to see Old Boy.
We did. And that was, again, a very packed screen. It wasn't the smallest screen that I have.
It wasn't even like a miserable day or anything. Like, it was quite a sunny day.
It was a really lovely day. But we just was like, we wanted to see The Matrix and we wanted to see Old Boy.
That's it.
So we put the watched, and there was another film, I think it was If.
Yeah.
And we want to take
Badger
Junior to that.
Yeah.
And that was sort of like the only film, but it was one that we wanted to see anyway, so we made a day of it. But I was literally the only woman sitting and watching Old Boy.
Yes.
And it was my idea as well to go and see it. I was like, because I actually really liked that film.
It was the subtitled one.
Oh, yeah, much too, because by then, because Kraken Media had been out being a photographer for Canterbury Pride Festival.
That's it.
So he went and did that. So by the time he got back, he was in the area. So I was just messaged him and said, "Look, do you want to come in and watch Old Boy?" And he said, "Yeah." But I mean, he got there and was just like, as soon as subtitles come up and it wasn't the dubbed version, I was like, "Oh no!" And I looked and he just went. And I think he lasted about 10 minutes before he was flat out asleep. But then there wasn't an issue anyway, was it?
No.
But the whole of the rest of the day, we was just me and you, wasn't it?
Sometimes some people find it hard when they're reading subtitles and listening.
And particularly when you're in a small screen as well, because everything's a bit big, so you can't really focus on writing and the imagery. So it's kind of like everything's there.
I'm quite lucky I don't have that issue. I was able to.
Don't.
Yeah.
But I get to a point where I stop reading the subtitles and I'm just watching
and
listening as if I know what they're talking about.
That's it, because you sort of subconsciously read as well.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
And Old Boy is one of these films where it's like proper weird.
It's very, very weird.
It's very eccentric,
It is incredibly. So you get that one scene, don't you, where he's reading his poster in his little prison cell and then it focuses on him and he's there. Yeah, that's better. No, smile. That's it. No, smile. No, don't do no frowny faces. That's the one. Yeah, that's the face there. In that face, and it kind of like you're up there, and you do this face, and you just think it's brilliant.
So it goes from like weird slapstick comedy, dark comedy, to ultra violent him like smashing
people with a hammer,
bashing people up with a hammer. You know, it's
and
like
taking people's teeth out of a hammer. And there is actually a one trigger scene in it that I can think of.
Go on.
And the trigger, well, there's two actually, because there's an incident with him and the lady.
Yes.
But it doesn't go anywhere, but it's a little bit of a trigger warning. The other trigger warning is he's in a sushi restaurant and eats a live octopus, which is real.
Yes.
So that's a trigger warning. That's quite early, quite early on in the film.
First 20, 30 minutes.
Sort of, there is a scene, but in the sort of like this Korean, so in the culture there, food like that is normal. So it's a trigger warning. If you don't like that, don't watch that part.
Or yes, be very wary of the film. Be very wary of the film, because it is quite triggery.
It's not for the faint-hearted.
It's not for the faint-hearted. No.
It's one of those films that come out as an 18, it stayed an 18. Because some films come out as an 18, they certificate.
That's
certificate it later on because the times change and things and stuff is more acceptable. However, film is not more acceptable. No, it's not more acceptable.
So yeah, fantastic film, really well done.
Yep.
Still holds up today.
Yes.
But yes, is not for the faint of heart.
It's not for the faint of heart, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
We did get to see some really cool trailers as well.
Yes, we did. Yes.
We saw several trailers 3 times.
3
3 films. So we saw A Quiet Place Day 1 3 times.
Which was very cool. Yeah, not the actual film, it's not out yet, the trailer. Which was very interesting. We saw the teaser trailer for Alien Romulus, which is basically a load of people running around, like avoiding face
there was a
and
bit, wasn't
stuff.
it? You know, like when an animal goes around the corner really quickly, and they go around so quickly they skid and go up the wall, hit the wall, and then back again. It was that, but with face huggers.
Yeah, it was insane. Yeah. So that's going to be an absolute banger.
That's going to be really, really good. I'm so looking forward to that.
And this will technically be the first...
all of my animals are named after alien characters.
And we just have to hope that there's a Disney... because this will be the first Disney alien film. We've obviously had comic books, but this is the first Disney...
one. Ridley Scott's still there.
Yeah, but this is the first one under the helm of Disney. So it's going to be interesting.
Under the helm, that's a bit of a soft word to use, isn't it?
Now owned by Disney, produced by Disney, shoved on the screen by Disney. What do you want me to do? I was trying to be a posh.
You're trying to be posh. And there's me that's like underneath the sort of like... I can't think of a bad word now. I had it in my head and you said stuff and now I've forgotten it. It's like under the oppression of Disney.
No! Fox, Disney is going to have a massive budget, so I'm hoping it's going to be absolutely banging.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. We'll watch it and we'll review it then, won't we, young lady? Hey.
That's in August.
Mm-hmm.
There's some time to wait.
That's it, unfortunately.
Some time to wait. So there was a trailer for, was it A Violent Nature?
Yes, which is a film that is POV of the killer. So it's a slasher horror film under the POV of a killer.
Reminded me, when watching the trailers, reminded me a little bit of Friday the 13th.
Yes, it has that vibe.
Sort of like camp, wilderness, lake. Teenagers.
It depends, like, if you like stylised kills in horror films, if you like lovely scenery, and if you like...
Screaming teenagers,
and a killer walking around, around and about said scenery, because that's what one reviewer said was like, well, there's lots of scenic moments. Yes, because you're following the killer walking around.
Because it's supposed to be immersive. You're supposed to be sort of like there.
That's it, yeah. So you're not going to be like seeing them all get drunk and stuff. That's all off camera.
So we had that, and then we had one for Kill, which
Yes.
is all based on a train, and it looks like it is completely.
Yeah, that's mental.
It is an Indian film, and all Indian cars. It looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It looked fantastic. Yeah, I can't wait for that. That is. I mean, I did sort of like go, my goodness, because it was just all very much sort of like that martial arts sort of style, very full on all action. Oh, I thought, brilliant, that's going to be a great film. I can't wait for that one.
So that one's going to be good.
Obviously, we see Trap. With Josh Hartnett. I can't remember what other trailers there were, because Old Boy had slightly different trailers than the other ones.
That's it, yeah.
Apart from A Quiet Place, day one, was in all of them.
Well, I kept watching The Thatchers. I really fancied a cider after watching the same trailer for cider 4 times.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go running off out and going and getting one of those new Kia cars. I want every single one. There we Kia 9 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so that was really cool. So we had quite a busy weekend.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very good.
Lots of stuff there.
All back ready for work.
That's it, and it being Pride Month, are you going to be hopefully celebrating Pride in any sort of way?
I don't know. I'm in a job where I don't know what I'm doing every day when I go and support different people. So it depending on what Pride events are on locally or things like that. So I don't know.
Who knows?
Got a Pride Cup. Reckon, it brought us back a Pride Cup from it. It's got Canterbury Pride on it. Which is cool.
I went to Romford Pride one month. That was pretty cool. And it was when I was more involved with all the board games, clubs, and all that sort of stuff. So that was really fun. We played lots of board games, a few drinkies, and played lots of silly fun with that. That was really good. So that was really cool. Very impressed with all that. Yes. Yeah. So I hopefully will be enjoying the festivities at some point myself.
Yes, I'm sure I will do. I mean, we're still quite at the beginning of June. There's still locally to here anyway. There was quite a few Pride events coming on the weekend.
Yes.
We've got Maidstone Pride, Medway Pride, Faversham Pride, Sheerness Pride, so just had Canterbury Pride. So, and then of course you've got the major Pride events in Brighton, London, and major cities across the UK.
Indeed. So let us know your Pride experiences in the comments. Indeed.
Yes, and what everyone doing or have done.
Indeed. Yes, I have done in the past. A few experiences. Right. I think now it's time to go. We've talked loads.
We have. It's been another one. It's not quite an hour. We have done one that's epically just over an hour.
Yes, we have, which was an epic one.
Yes.
So that was really cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick up any Alien or Predator toys this time round.
No,
but
we did get a whole black sack full of board games for £2.
Yes, which are very impressive.
Very impressive.
Para-controlled activities coming out soon.
It is. Yes.
Just 1 or 2 more edits. It might even be out this Friday. I'll see. I'll see if I can sort of get round to finishing it. I'm doing some green screen jump screen.
Green screen.
I'm doing some green screen edits to the film to add to the spookiness, and I'm getting some other bits and pieces. We may even get 1 or 2 other scenes filmed, so I'm hoping that's possible. So we'll see. Not got a date for it yet because I'm constantly adding to it and making sure it's the best it can be.
Good.
Oh yes.
Good.
Oh yes. But please do check out The Trap Wrecked if you haven't seen that yet, and of course Essex FBI Investigates, and A Sweet Scoopful of Life, which we're hoping to.
Very good film.
Which we're hoping to enter into the festivals.
Yes.
So, which is
you have entered into a festival and you've been accepted for one.
Yes, indeed. Yes, Ballamoron did win 2 awards at a festival.
Hey.
Yeah, technically, yeah. So that was nice, wasn't it?
And one of your, was it the toilet one? What's the toilet one? Which one? There's 2.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So obviously it's you've got Ghost in the Train and Fear, indeed. Yeah. So that one has been entered into some of the festivals. Yeah. So please do check that out. But yes, a sweet scoopful of life will be entered in,
There you go.
and we are slowly but surely working on the sequel to festival to Sweet Scoopful of Life, which is going to be good.
Good,
So,
good.
and it's going to be called One Last, which is a bit,
One last.
it's a bit
Oh.
sad, but also very uplifting at the same time. Just need
It's a
to
bit like Inside Out, when like joy and sadness create a core memory, and it's one of those ones. It's happy and sad.
That's it. Yeah.
Inside Out 2 comes out this week.
Anyway, emotions.
Emotions. You like Inside Out. Likes it.
Indeed.
Likes it.
Don't. It's boring rubbish.
Would you like me to show people the messages? So when I was watching it the other night, what you were saying?
No. It's a bit weird.
He likes
Hashtag weird. Right. Don't forget, put that cookie down. 10% at L's Bakery. Indeed.
Yes, 10% off using the code Cookie10 at El's Bakery.
And if you do go there in person, please do tell them that the Brawling Badger sent you. Indeed.
Yes, and again, you do not get anything for this. It's not paid for. We are just sharing the love.
Sharing the love. Indeed. Indeed. And YouTube gave me a free sausage roll the other week, which I was very impressed with. I was like, ooh.
Very nice of them.
Very nice of them, wasn't it?
Did you share it with all your co-stars and stuff?
What, one sausage roll?
Exactly.
Badger Junior at it.
I
was going to cut one tiny sausage roll into here you go, here's a tenth of a sausage roll. No, that's not how it went down.
YouTube, you need to be sending out more sausage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my any sausage rolls?
Greg's.
Greg's.
It was Greg's. Where's my 4-pack? That's what I want. Give me a 4-pack.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Thanks very much for watching.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love, everyone. I'll see you next vlog, video stream, movie or short. Don't forget, if you'd like to become a member, it is 99 pence. And if you donate to the show, it's much appreciated. And it will
get you a pair of socks. If you donate a £5, you get a pair of socks.
Yes, that's right.
If, however, you choose the more expensive membership, which is $4.99, you get a pair of socks.
That's it.
With his face on it.
That's it. Or if you would like to donate to the show and become a producer of the new film Paracontrol Activity, you can go for that too. That's another option. Donate to have your name mentioned in the credits of the new film.
You will be a producer because you would have helped produce.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Right. Thanks very much for watching.
Bye.
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 Bye.